DRB-Hicom has inked a master collaboration agreement with Chinese automaker Zhejiang Geely Holding Group for the development of the Automotive High-Technology Valley project in Tanjung Malim, Perak. Both parties will promote cooperation in new energy vehicles, plan the construction of the Auto Components Industrial Park, and push for the development of the new automotive industry. This project will cover an extensive automotive and mobility solutions value chain from a fully fledged high-technology global research and development center to a manufacturing cluster supporting services and associated ecosystem. It is expected to attract some 32 billion ringgit worth of investments, along with direct and indirect benefits to Proton's plan to fully relocate its manufacturing facilities to Tanjung Malim by 2026. In July, Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim said Geely Holding would invest $10 billion or 47.3 billion ringgit to turn Tanjung Malim into the region's largest auto city. DRB-Hicom shares rose 1.4% to RM1.43, valuing it at 2.76 billion ringgit. The Public Accounts Committee, or PAC, said the government must avoid over-relying on its concession agreement with Bernas and find an alternative to ensure the stability of the national rice industry. This would also push the industry towards an open market. In a report, the bipartisan committee said, while paddy farmers have benefited from the concession, there are also weaknesses in the transfer of funds, assets and subsidy payments by Bernas. As of June 14th, Bernas had yet to allocate 25 million ringgit out of the 37 million ringgit of funds provided in 2021 for social obligations. The PAC noted that the subsidy scheme payment managed by Bernas was not monitored by the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, and payments were made to hundreds of paddy farmers who had passed on. The report also highlighted that the ministry's performance report in 2021 contradicted the actual performance of Bernas's machinery supply. Star Media Group said its Group CEO Alex Yeow will be stepping down once his employment contract ends on February 29, 2024. In a filing with Bursa Malaysia, the media group said it will take the necessary actions pertaining to succession planning. Star Media appointed Yeow to the post effective March 1, 2021. He filled the position left vacant for 9 months following the departure of former CEO Andreas Voyazakis on May 16, 2020. Prior to his stint with the publisher, Yeow had previously served as Group CEO and Executive Director of property developer Tropicana Corp. For the first half of FY 2023, Star Media reported a net profit of 1.93 million ringgit, down 55.48% from the previous year, though revenue rose marginally to 110.01 million ringgit as it recorded higher operating expenses. At the close, its shares were up 1.2% at 43.5 sen for a market capitalization of 321.28 million ringgit. Tropicana Corp is seeking to strike out the claim filed by RHB trustees, Sunway REIT Management and Sunway Education Group regarding its alleged breach of agreement and double dealing over the sale of shares and a stake in St. Joseph International School. In a statement today, the property developer said the claim discloses no reasonable cause of action, is scandalous, frivolous and vexatious, and amounts to an abuse of court process. It also said Sunway's claim was filed with ulterior motives and for a collateral purpose to impede, frustrate and interfere with Tropicana's dealings with its properties and businesses, and further to hurt its good name and business reputation. The company added it did not receive any deposit from Sunway. It also denied delaying or obstructing the due diligence review and claimed Sunway had attempted to rewrite its position by seeking a reduction in the agreed purchase price. Tropicana fell 0.8% to RM1.18 for a market value of 2.71 billion ringgit. APB Resources has proposed to acquire a 16-story Serba Dinamik building in Shah Alam, Selangor for 38 million ringgit, subject to the approval from the High Court. In a Bursa Malaysia filing today, the group said the proposed acquisition will enable it to utilise the said property for its own purposes and generate income by renting it out. APB Resources fabricates specialised design process equipment for oil and gas, power and food and beverage industries. The group said the proposed acquisition will be financed through internally generated funds. It said it expects to complete the proposed acquisition before the end of November 2023. Shares in APB Resources ended 1.83% higher at RM2.22, giving it a market capitalisation of 250.58 million ringgit. Since the beginning of the year, the stock has soared by 48%.